Shadows settle on the place that you left. Our minds are troubled by the emptiness. Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the
there's too much information on the internet.
When you're severely low and you can't get out of it, and it's prolonged.
And thus it allows your life to spiral out of control.
There's a trigger point.
I think it's subjective.
Close member of the family passed away.
Where you're constantly sad and you just...
Maybe not controlling your emotions.
It's not like your life in the grand scheme of things is terrible, but it seems like that to you from the inside.
The lovers that went wrong. The lovers that went wrong.
Some people think that antidepressants are like a cure. It's not a cure, I think it's an aider, in the sense that you take them, you've got to be in the mindset that you want to get better.
So in some instances I think it can be cured. Some instances I think if this is because of the physical problems, you're never gonna, because they have physical problems, they're not ever gonna be able to get out of this physical state that they're in. So I think in certain instances it needs to be managed. In some breakups, it can be cured.
So I think a lot of it is created in people's minds, just in the same way that a phobia is created in your subconscious. I think a lot of other disorders that are similar to that are created in your subconscious, and therefore really, if you think about it logically in terms of that, if it's created by your subconscious, then it can equally be got rid of by your subconscious without the intervention of any kind of medication. So
It depends on the individual. I think to lump everyone into the same category and say that, you can't cure depression, so you can't be good, you can only maintain it, I think is absolutely ludicrous. I think you can get better and you can enjoy your life.
Chasing visions of our futures.
I think possibly we've become so open about this subject that it's almost become the norm to associate basic sadness with depression, and we're so quick to give it that label. It's got this kind of self-fulfilling prophecy about it, and so you're finding more and more people are openly depressed. And I think maybe one of the largest problems with our society now is we lack strength and character. We're too quick to say, we can't put things to one side, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So if you slip through the cracks of the education safety net after about 20, then that's it, the system's not looking to help you out anymore. There's housing benefit and stuff, and if you're homeless you can go to charities. But if you have somewhere to live but you don't have a job, for example, you can easily slip through the cracks. So I think as a society as a whole, we need to try and provide more safety nets for people struggling with the system that we're essentially having imposed on us. And we're all participating in, but I think if we want to live as we're doing now with this kind of very go-getter attitude of you've got to get ahead and you want to be rich and you want to have a really good career and you also need to look after your family well, then we need to put more safety nets in. And it's the same with people with depression, I think.
'Cause most of our feelings, they are dead and they are gone. We're setting fire to our insides for fun, collecting pictures from a flood that wrecked our home. It was a flood.
If you can get people to care in the first place, then people might be more likely to part with their tax money for helping these people. So I think that's how it has to start, with people caring and acknowledging that depression is a real and debilitating thing, and something that actually we'd be better off as a society if we didn't have. So it's not just about caring for individuals, but it's about caring for the welfare of society as a whole.
I've lost it all, I'm just a silhouette on the lifeless face that then you are the lucky one. 'Cause most of us are bitter over someone. Setting fire